Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Roman City Sancroporta. So sorry for the amount of time it's taken to actually do this. It's just because this has taken so much time. It's ridiculous. I think the rest of the town is just going to take loads of time, so I'm just going to grab people and just record with people or something, or just, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I've only managed this bit. I've still got quite a bit to do on top of this hill. I'm calling this area Rhenus Hill. Probably that'll be this entire bit going down to here. We've actually got some rough stats as well, just in case you guys are like, well, okay, what have we actually got? We've got a baker, we've got a Bordello, which is like a whorehouse. We've got a butcher, we've got a florist, we've got a tanner, a tavern, a warehouse, an inn, and we've also got 50 people living here. So 50 people. I've also got a random person just flying around. Let me do vanish. Then he can't find me. Yeah, so that's what we've actually got. It's pretty cool. I'll do that. So, what have we actually got as we come through the gates? I think that's the most important thing. There's still loads of detailing to do, but I think the general feeling of it is quite good. So these are based off of your normal kind of normal kind of Roman stuff. They used to have shutters to actually close, so there you go. That's where we've got different shutter designs. Like here, we've got this one here with the carpet, then we got these ones that are on the side, we've got a bigger one there, and then one on that side, we've got this one with the chains on it, with different types on it. We've got another one that's just got rope on it. So I've done a couple of little variations on it. There's not really too much you can do. But the first one that we got was actually the tanner. So we've got the person that, you know, tans leather and stuff in here. The florist is right there. And we got the butcher. I'll just close that. We've got the butcher in here. I think this one turned out pretty good. And we also have the baker. So that's what we got on the main street. And of course, there's quite a lot of detail. There's a lot of bits sticking in and out. It's not just, you know, sandstone. They've also got the painted kind of, you know, white stuff here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Right, I don't know how to really even show off this. Let's just go for a little wander, I think. Let's go for a little walk. So if I just walk around the streets, what I've done here is I made a real mess. I'm going to mix in some more materials and stuff and put some enviro slabs at some point. What I want to do, though, is I want to make sure I get all the detail on these bits, like, you know, these thingies, all sorted first, and then I'm going to get onto that. We have over here, we go through the streets. So these are the bits you couldn't see on the time-lapse, you see. There we go. So we've got like these arches there, for example, which are right on the back of that building. It's quite interesting as well, because it's up on an actual hill. So we've got the bottom floor, obviously, on this level, and then you actually go up one, and we've got, you know, a very, very gentle part. So I really melded the hill on this. I'm really happy that I actually did that, because different levels make it interesting, especially like with this as well, this path here, which is a bit smoother. So you could get like a really small car up there at least. You might not be able to get it through here. So maybe we have to widen this road to make sure you could do that, or something like that. We've got quite a big building here. It's kind of an insula type of thing. I'll show you that. I really like this arch. This is like really Assassin's Creed inspired. A lot of this is quite Assassin's Creed inspired of Brotherhood. Even though, obviously, Brotherhood is Renaissance. I've actually played the game specifically to get ideas about like Italian architecture and stuff, and like archways and stuff. Just really cool, as well as these like steps. So if you see like stuff from that, that's why. Like this like thingamajiggy here, I just shoved that on. That looks really cool. We've got a wood chopper dude, and then this goes down to here. This is quite cool. How it's all split level. I think this is a bit you just couldn't see. No, actually, you wouldn't have seen this at all. So we've got like this crazy split level thing, as well as a path that's a bit weird and wonky, and like back bits here. We've got this part around the back here. It's just generally I think I've done pretty good on it. It's got a lot of detailing. This is my favourite bit right here. This view right there. That is my favourite bit. And I'll tell you why. This building here, my girlfriend actually wanted me to build. It's from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood in Ezio's town, his hometown or whatever it is, where he's got his manor. The one that you can go out in the Animus. There's actually this exact building that has this sticky outy bit. It's got the archway there. It's even got the archway underneath here, and it goes through, and there's like a little courtyard. It's a lot more cramped in Minecraft, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And then this goes around the back. There's like a little street. It doesn't go down like that, but that's what I've done. And I've kind of detailed up this side to make it look more Minecrafty, like really good Minecrafty, I think, and stuff like that. So because of that being an Assassin's Creedy thing, I've of course put, you know, legal there, and we've got this. I had to do it. I'm gonna start doing more and more on it. I think it just makes it interesting. The interesting thing, or the good thing about this, is there is actually a secret parkour track, and I'll show you that. So you can actually jump up these, jump onto this. You can then Right, you can actually just walk it across here. And from here, jump up onto that one. Jump across. Jump up there. And then you can get around here to where you can actually jump off and go down. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's the first one I've tried to meld into a city, and it doesn't take it away at all because I put the leaves there. I just specifically designed the leaves and made sure you could jump on this to get onto that, to get onto there to go across. The rest of it just kind of works, I think. But it's really quite nice. So yeah, we got that. So let's go through this first building. So we've got a balcony on it as well, which is quite nice. There you go, we've got a nice balcony. Pretty good view, especially when we get the other side of the street done at some point. Right, let's go around the back. So around the back, what have we got? We've got this little house here. Tiny little archway thing. Really, really simple, kind of like peasant house. Let's grab a torch as well, so we actually got something to light this up a little bit. There you go. It's a really, really simple house. I haven't even changed over the trap doors because I wanted it to kind of feel a bit more. I don't want to use the Extreme Hills doors, trap doors all the time, even though I love them. So I decided to go with the other ones. I still want the Extreme Hills, but I'm trying to get out of that. So we got a little kitchen-y thing. Got the little furnace, little seats, bed here. So there's 2 people. Got an onion, for example, and you know, just typical detail stuff. And then downstairs we've got the actual tanning stuff. So we just got like a big rack, big tanning rack, and stuff like that. I probably could put some knives up. Why didn't I put some knives up? Good God, I like tanning knives and stuff. It's really dark in here. There you go. Perfect. Look at that. So they got some tanning knives. They got some look like money. So they just sell furs, and it's just all hanging out, and it just stinks. It would really stink. I'm also trying to use more of these staircases as well, because I always seem to use the same staircase. So in this build, I've actually, or in this part of the city, or this city actually, I've not gone with the slab one. I've gone with this star one that wraps around. It's really nice for small spaces. I mean, look at the top. That's all it takes up, and you can put a block here if you want to. So it's just brilliant. So there we go. We got that one anyway downstairs. Really simple. It's just a load of the brown stuff. There's really nothing to it to make a tanner. I don't know what else they need. That's all. So there we go. We've got that. Also got this part in the back. We've also got loads of these. I put loads of these type of things in. I actually don't like the wicker barrelness of it, but I don't know. Leave it. I've got some wood there. Let's go into here. Also, I've tried to put in these beams as if it's like a little bit cheap. So it's almost like they got to support it. That's the idea for this. It was like, well, they're going to go with pillars, but they needed this to go across because it just wasn't good enough. So there we go. Another one. Clothes going up. Little chairs. Obviously, that's the balcony part of it. Got some plants around. This is the plant person. They've also got this balcony part over here. I really like this. I think this is going to be, like, I'm going to make more of these type of things that are just around, because they're just awesome. So there we go. They've got plants on there. They're growing plants. There you go. Shelves and stuff. There you go. That's what I meant by the block. You can use a shove a block on that part of it. Same kind of staircase though, and we've just got loads of plants inside. Little candle, just plant, 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 plant. And that's pretty much it. Simple though, but good. Yep. So there is that one. Just gonna go down to here. So we've got the butcher next. Let's go into the butcher. So here we go. Pretty simple for a butcher. It's the typical kind of Conquest stuff where you just hang a load of meat, fish, and that kind of stuff up. There you go, like sausages and things. These are apparently sausages. I didn't realise. But there you go. Sausages got some more fish, but it's the more meaty fish. They're like salmon-y type of stuff. We got meat shank, beef shank. You know, the never brick slab. You got the scales as well, and that I got that one to work because I put in. There you go. You can see the stairs. So just remember to change your stuff. I mean, look. I mean, the background is supposed to be this one. I just put in a couple of stairs there. It didn't look too bad on this side, so it doesn't really matter. Just to get the scales in so they can weigh up whatever. Don't know what they're weighing up. I mean, that's a massive slab. Now that I've realised the size difference, but it doesn't matter. They've also got a hammer here. This is for tenderising meat. I think that's a hammer anyway. Yeah, leave that a tiny, tiny little axe. But yeah, it's a hammer to tenderise the meat. Got this one here with some bones in it, you know, just using the never brick quartz. It's like typical stuff. Rotting meat in the corner. Down here, so that's just a bit rotting. So it's stinking, but you know, getting the flies in there and stuff. Getting some salt as well. That's what that is. People will wonder what that is. That is salt. So it's to salt the meat to make it last for a little bit longer as a cheap preservative. And oh yeah, good old player head with the meat thing. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's really nice and simple. Oh yeah, the back room. Sorry, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just nice and simple. I just mixed in the floor is like very stony, but it's got like bits of dirt in it and things like that. So I'm trying to make it a little bit more dirty. Like here, that's like salt. That's supposed to be salt. I know it's... Which one is it? This one? Kind of 5. Which one's kind of 5? I can't remember. Yeah, I got kind of 6. Yeah, it's the permafrosty one, the one that's got frost in it. So I actually use that as like a bit of the salted meat type of stuff that's got on the ground. It works really well with the stone. It just adds in a little accent, especially there. I mean, it looks like an extra block here. It stands out a little bit because it's next to that one kind of 8. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Back room, very very simple house. They've got a chimney. This chimney does go all the way up. So they've actually got a chimney there. They've got typical kind of stuff. So they've actually got carrots. So there you go. But yeah, simple. Really, really simple. It's weird. I'm still like, oh, that's not going to be good. What did I do to this? Hit it with the stick. The stick is not good. And also using these parts, this is actually part of the archway, so I really don't use those extra blocks. Anyway, the upstairs part of it has got, I can't remember. So we've got lots of wood out here. So my idea was that this person, so there we go, they got another kitchen as well, actually is, now what they have in big cities and stuff is they would need to have firewood for their fires and for cooking and stuff. Well, what a perfect business to actually deliver it to your door, and I think they did this quite a lot in the medieval ages. Is actually deliver firewood to your door on order or sell it and stuff like that, even if they wouldn't chop it themselves. But this person does chop it, so they get like the bigger logs, and they just chop it up into little bits so they can sell like these. So they've just got it outside. This person is just some sort of worker that's got 2 beds. It's like just a tiny little place, to be honest, and using the Conquest bucket. And then I've used the what's it called? Ocean. So you get the ocean junglewood slabs around that to make it look like it's a bit it's spilled over, or the bucket's a bit broken. I thought it was a good idea. I haven't really seen it, but yeah, I thought it was cool. Don't know what you guys think, but yeah, it's simple. There you go. You got the chimney there. Also got a chimney there. That's the one that comes out of the ground, and that one just goes up. Now I've got a feeling, yeah, I merged that one. So that one, even though that goes up, I just pretended that it goes to this one instead. It's much easier. So yeah, that's why they got that outside, but I think it's quite cool. Over here, we have, yep, in the back part of it. So let's go around the front so I can show you what it looks like there. This top floor here, as you can see, we've got some very open spaces. I thought this was cool, by the way, using the paint. I've seen that before with the iron chain. Just thought, well, why not use it for the rope as well, so they've got something to pull in, and it makes it stand out from the other side. Definitely. I don't know. Anyway, let's go into the back anyway. Let's go in the back. So, because this is around here, got like some random stores and stuff as normal. This rack thing, I don't know what I was thinking with that. I don't know what to do with that. It's like an extra detail part that I don't know if I need. Okay, you got some mead or something. So this is a tavern. So this is the tavern, where it sells like really terrible alcohol of some kind. But yeah, we've got little seats there. It's just seating everywhere. It's just a really nice view type of place. We're able to drink and everything. So it's quite loud over the street as well to try and draw people in. Obviously, we've got a big table there. So it's just simple. Just a simple tavern. There's nothing special about it at all. But yep, that's the tavern part of it. And I know what you're thinking. Surely drunks are going to be like, bleh. Yeah, they probably would do. Maybe I should put... I don't know, tell you what. Because that's going to happen, I'm going to pretend that it has happened. And then we can get in detail that nobody's ever seen before. Bam, look at that level of detail. Bam. So yeah, we got that. Downstairs, of course. Let's go around to the front again. So I'm trying to do this in like a layered street by street thing. We haven't got a shop in this one, but there's a reason for that, and you'll see why. And then we got the bakery in this one. So we got a bakery. We've got some fresh bread there. And it's so fresh that it's steaming. We've got a bread loaf here, which is one of the player heads. It's actually one of the modern player heads, weirdly enough. But yeah, we got all the goods in there. So let's jump around the back. We got the big chimney fire on the side here as well. This I really liked. This was so Assassin's Creed, like Brotherhood, just having like a thing, a random thing that's just attached to the building for no goddamn reason, with some planty stuff on it, and yeah, that's what I honestly got that one from Assassin's Creed. Ah, damn it, that's changed over to red. I've been trying to get that to work with that. I didn't realise that I've got a thing. Well, actually, Tell you what. So I literally did this move. Look, now it's a Let's Build series, obviously. It's not, but there you go. Let's just put that in. There you go, it's moved. That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted one around there. Now that's annoyed me to move that over there. That's fine. I know, guys. I'm a bit weird. Right, so anyway, downstairs. Yeah, so yeah, that side bit was really, really Assassin's Creedy. There is lamps around as well. I'll show you at night. So there is like these bits around. You can't climb onto them, but it's just cool anyway. Right, so down here we got like the kind of typical pillar type thing. I really like the stone archy things that I've done. I really like those. I think it just looks cool. That's just for the top bit. This goes a bit weird because of course it's got the path right next to it. But I still wanted to make a little arch in there, and then it disappears, of course. But in here we have two big doors, and then we go up. So we step up one block, and we're in the bakery. So this is quite a cool bakery. We've got the big bakery fire here, so you can slide in those. I don't think I could get a spade. From what I remember, I couldn't get a spade to appear correctly. We've got some bread here that's been kind of eaten or whatever. The white stuff is supposed to be dough, so that's supposed to be the actual dough or flour or whatever. So we've got some flour in here. There you go. And then they've made it into a dough, and then put it in to bake. We've got some recipes and stuff. These are supposed to be like spices and stuff like that for the other things. Whatever these cakes and things are, it's just supposed to be like extra spices. So don't think of them as scrolls. They're not going to put scrolls in them, but think of them as like spices, the same as this side. And that's the same with all these on top. So you might like have some basil or something with it, or don't. Well, actually, no, you can have quite nice, weirdly, onion bread type stuff where you put bits of onion in bread. I've actually had it before. It's awesome. It's just weird, but yeah, we got all that. So I think it's an alright bakery. You know, it's fine. It's very small for a very small scale, but if I missed anything, please say. And then in the back here, we got some more doors. They're all the Extreme Hills type. And this has just got a little kind of, much just a little house ready. So there we go. I've used to make it look less bad with the road above. I've actually used trapdoors. I think it looks really cool. I think it worked a lot better. It just when you walk in, you don't feel like you're literally just underneath the road. Whereas if these didn't exist, I think it would. You know, because that's what you'd have, and you'd have like these dirt blocks, and it just wouldn't look right. So that worked. Use it, and then using this slab in here really worked as well. Is that a slab? Yeah, it's a slab. I thought it was a slab. Cut that down. Put that back. There we go. So we got all that stuff. Table here using a stone thingy and jiggy. Got a rabbit. We've got everything else around here. Fruit. Simple little thing. This actually does go outside, as you can see. Would probably make it a little bit smoky when you're cooking, but it can go outside. You know, it's got a root, and it's got a weird blobby thing that's supposed to funnel it out. But yeah, there you go. Got that. Got a weird thing, beetroot, I think. We've also got a keg, and the bed's around there. I don't know what these people do. They can work at anywhere though. They could work at the tavern, or you know, so they could work upstairs. There's other places they can work as well. And then that brings us around the street. So then that's kind of completed up that street part of it. It's kind of like shop front at least. Let's go to this building. So this is kind of an insula, but it's not like a proper insula. It's a bit of a weird one, especially shape-wise, because it goes in, but it doesn't. It's not like an angle. It literally just makes its way in, so the rooms get smaller and smaller. But yeah, I like this extra space here for the little, really terrible garden, but it's got a little tree in it. It's just got a load of other stuff in it, but I like that. It has changed detail-wise a little bit, but inside it's a bit darker. If we take off the torch, there you go. So you can just about see with a couple candles around. The idea being that it feels a bit more peasanty. That was or plebby. Plebby. It's got to be plebby, hasn't it? Yeah, so a bit more plebby. That's why we've got these grooves in the ground as well around it, like with the road being a bit more worn, because it's not like this road is going to be really quite good. But then this one, it kind of degrades a bit around this area. Like they've got lots of people walking around. Same with here. It's like it's fallen apart over the years and just like crushed in. That's the idea anyway. Obviously, it doesn't feel like it's been here for years because this is just brand new and stuff. But yeah, so inside these rooms, really, really simple rooms. Just, you know, bed, cooking thing, table, some sort of storage. That's like actually a shelf, you know. It's just really, really simple. The actual inside space as well. You can see we have like archways, so it's got like pillars. I kind of like the pillars. They're like too wide as well, so they're quite chunky pillars. But that goes all the way up, obviously, just to allow for air going in. But again, it's like just full of like filth. The idea is that it's full of filth, so it's very muddy as well. It's not got a lot of the normal textures, and that's why it can like messes into here. So we've got quite a lot of stone in the ground, like very stony, even though it's got a lot of mud in it. And then in here, I'm trying to mix it in quite well. It just like mixes into just mud, and it's got like ditches and there. Yeah, that's the idea. It's all there. So there we go, like rooms and stuff, and then you've got staircase up here, and that goes to a little balcony type thing that goes around the inside. And then these rooms are just tiny. This is the tiniest one. So just got really small rooms and stuff like that. But it's not really too much. It's only 2 floors. Because if we jump in, because even though the centre part goes up, you know, there's no rooms on the side, so I could have made it go up another floor and you just walk around it, but it seemed a bit pointless. So we've got that building anyway. That just filled up a lot of space. This is one I kind of like stopped. I was like, actually, I don't want to build. I want to ask you guys for your opinion. I personally prefer these smaller ones, even though they did have these bigger type of buildings. Just they're usually a little bit more square, and they had like a courtyard in the middle and stuff. But I couldn't fit it in here. I did try. I tried to record it, and you can see why I angled it now because of the amount of space that we got. So those bits to do. So yep, that's that bit. Right, this weird building with the orange. First time I've ever used the what's it called? Orange stained clay. Yeah, first time I've ever used the orange stained clay since Monster changed it. It is very cool. It just is cool as a texture. It's a like brilliant texture, to be honest. Because of the whole like this thing. Look at that, it looks awesome. Look, but then it goes weird. We do that. It's like, what? Why you do this? It's cool. It's still very cool though, isn't it? It's a brilliant texture. I think it's a brilliant texture. Yeah, it's just awesome. So I use that just to make it look a little bit fancier. Even though this building is just a bunch of squares. It really is. Like these are squares, but the roof kind of shapes it. This one just is a bunch of squares. And that's it. There is, by the way, guys, 2 warehouses I have not done. I could not be bothered. I just thought, let's get this episode out. They're warehouses, so I've got 2 empty warehouses. By the way, these are supposed to be the doors. The wooden bit here is the door. I've just put a door on it so that you can get in without it being a gigantic door. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is a big door. We have got another warehouse over here though. So I'll show you the warehouse. It's not the most important thing. Just got a grain cart type of thing, or hay cart, or whatever you want to call it. Hay bales and stuff. Right, let's go downstairs. So the first thing we got is a warehouse master. He actually lives in this little room here. He's got like a hay bed. He's got like a couple of seats. He's got a lemon apparently, and some weird potato things. Simple living. That fire goes nowhere. He doesn't care. He just opens the door and he cooks. Anyway, in here, so warehouses are really dark. I mean, look, can't see a thing. This is like for wine and stuff. So we've got some honey, okay, because you get honeyed wine and things like that. Honey was used quite a bit to sweeten things. So we've got like big kegs around. We've got quite a few big kegs. More kegs around here. So we've got just kegs. It's just a general store house, but I've tried to style it in the keg style. That is a bucket. I don't know why that's not. That's weird, isn't it? So what? When I hold a redstone torch, it doesn't light the heads right. Oh wow! I didn't even know that. Okay, well there you go. That's a thing I just learnt. So yeah, we got a bucket in there. That's why it's dripping in that bit there. It's very simple. I've just got like wax and honey and wax and honey and that stuff, type of stuff. That's why I was just like I don't want to do those. So I'm just gonna leave them for the time being. Let's go up the staircase anyway. Windows are pretty cool anyway. Pretty simple. So all of them are pretty much open. We've got this weird tower thing. This is a weird building because you've got like this bit here. You can see a room in there. You can see a room in there. The interiors are done. So except for those 2 warehouses, that's literally it. And then around this side is a bit more interesting, I think. More multi-tiered, and you can kind of see it. This actually I did by chance. This wasn't supposed to be sticking out like that, but I think it looks awesome now. As well as this balcony. This was actually different, and it's all because I built it from this level. And then I realised, I went around to this level and I went, oh, I've got a couple blocks to go up. So then I was like, well, I might as well dig out to get down to this floor. Because there's just three stories, that one, and that one. So I ended up making this weird path around it. And this is before I got to this building, so I thought, well, I might as well make the building meld into it a bit. So then that's why you go down. In here, little kitchen. Simple, they got a window there so they can just let stuff out. Simple. Don't know what's going on there. I think it's just a... That was... what was that? Yeah, it's because I changed the biomes or something. Big bedroom here. Nice little wine cabinet. Some actual things. So this is like middle class. Like, they don't have tons of money, but they've got a little bit of money, so it's quite nice, actually. And they got a big bed. So there you go. And the roof, I think, is really nice. So this is where you get like a little bit higher class. It's a bit weird that it's next to the lower class, but it's due to the views, probably. Or windows or whatever. So we've got another one. So 2 rooms, and there you go, another big bed. Again, this stuff we've got little iron grates. This actually is on street level. How cool is that? I think it's cool anyway. This is what I like about the multi-level stuff. I'm totally doing it again by accident. Because it was done by accident. And then these are just underneath these archway type things. We've got some like storage. Then we go up here. We wrap around, and there you go. Those are where... Those bits are. I love these. These are awesome. I don't know why, I just like walking past and being like, oh, I can see stuff moving there. There's detail. Especially in this one, because it's actually got light in it. But anyway, up here, on this level, this is the Bordello. So we've got the Bordello in here. You go in, you've got the big curtainy type thing. You've got lots of paintings around. Banners. So you've got a seat here if you're waiting for some reason. They've got like the money and all that kind of stuff up there. Upstairs, using again this small staircase that I'm in love with. Up in the tower, because it is like a tower, this is actually where they eat. So we've got some food up in here, and we've got a little desk type thing. Look at those for trapdoorage. I think it's overused for trapdoors, to be honest, but it was just to try and make it feel a bit safer, because you like cooking here and to just use more space. It's a bit weird, but there we go. So that's that bit. We do have an outside area in the Bordello. I don't know why I'm saying we, like I own it. There is an outside area for the Bordello, so you can like sit around, and it's got pretty good views so far of grass and turrets. So there we go, we got that. You also get hit in the head when somebody opens the window or closes the window, because otherwise you'll be able to see through. So they have to obviously close that, smack you in the face, and then when they're ready to open it, they'll smack you in the face too. Good service. Anyway, I didn't really think about that, to be honest. I really didn't think about that. I should have probably put them on the side. It doesn't matter. It's not important. Anyway, what we've got in here, a couple of rooms. So we've got big beds, lots of curtains and stuff like that. In there, like a little cupboardy type thing. Again, they can close all these windows, obviously, for obvious reasons. There we go. Number one. Couldn't get the gigantic bed in here, so we got a smaller one. Again, I've just tried to go very curtainy. I've no idea. It's the first Bordello I've made. No, it's not. I made one of Mystic Pines. It's the second Bordello I've made, then. So, yeah, there you go. So we got this anyway. Lots of curtains again. And that's it. Just 3 rooms. So, quite nice rooms. So there we go. We get that. And that's that building. Then we got this building. So this is the really interesting building I just like it from that angle. That angle just looks awesome. It just looks wicked. I think it's going to be like the screenshot, to be honest. Let's get a... Wait, let's make the screenshot now so you guys can see it. And you'll be like, whoa, that's in the future, but it's not. That is the screenshot. There we go. So, yeah, I just love the... I just love this building. It just looks awesome. It's the weirdness of it. It's just weird, but it's great. I don't know how I'm going to fit another building around, because it does stick out 2 blocks. And we get this weird tower thing. So anyway, let's go through the different rooms in it. Yeah, let's go through. So this is going to be detailed up. At the minute, it's quite empty, as you can see. It's because I just want to... What I want to do is see what kind of street I put in around here. If it's going to just, weave around the side and then go around the tower part of it, or if it's going to go somewhere else. And then see if I can do some line of sight type of stuff where, like, this corner is a natural place for junk. So I think I'll probably put stuff in there. But I just need to kind of like have a look at it from different angles to figure out where the junk would collect as such. I think that's the right idea anyway. But we've got this big area anyway behind us. Right, let's go down through here. Now this one here, we've got the tiniest room ever. Single room. Yep, pretty much that's it. It's built onto the tower, so it's got weird, horrible rocks and stuff. And that's it. That's that tower. That's that little room. That's as simple as it is. We've got this like inner courtyard thing that I think is awesome. Love this, especially since it's just all angled. It's just, the whole building is just so, it looks, right, from this angle, it's straight, right? From this angle, it starts to angle backwards a bit. So we've got an angled bit in here, right? And then this is actually sticking out one more block, so it then goes out again. And then it kind of goes to there, and then it sticks out again. It's supposed to be straight on the Assassin's Creed version, but because of the wall, the wall behind it, that made the building really thin, so I had to change things, and it actually worked really bloody well. Bloody well. Bloody good. Right, anyway, let's go into this tower here. So downstairs we've got a little kitchen area. Bet you didn't even notice that little bit for smoke, did you? Yeah. I love doing these. I guess got some smoke sticking out there. Look at that. Details. So there's a tiny little flying bird. Tiny little flying bird. Anyway. Also the eagle up there. Just in case you didn't know. I quite like how you can see the tower there. I wonder if I can actually keep that line of sight. I quite like that. It's really cool. Hey. Ah, that's Minecraft render distance for you. And suddenly pops into existence there. That looks wicked. I'm gonna keep that line of sight in the future. Some things that you just don't see, isn't there? Like this, that doesn't really matter. Like you can see that. You feel the size of the walls though. Like this now, which is, and this is on a hill, so you know they're not exactly the biggest. Anyway, down here we have a tiny little room. Then you go upstairs. Of course, it gets bigger. So we've got like a little corridor place here. We've got some storage, just junk in it. We've got a little like backpack. We've got a thing. I think it's a garlicky thing. I don't really know. A little banister. But up here we have some book space. That's where you could eat, obviously, and also read. And then we've got like a little reading corner type thing here with some wine and stuff like that. It's quite interesting because this is all like sticking out. There's so much light in here as well. It's quite nice. And if we go through this tiny little corridor where you can see over the road and see into the courtyard, or just see into somebody else's room. That's a bit creepy actually, isn't it? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, this goes into the bedroom. So you got a bigger bedroom. Pretty simple. And yeah, 2 little windows there and 1 window there. So as simple as that. Quite a nice room, I think. And that should be flipped up. Somebody's flipped that down. Let's go down anyway, and then you go into this tiny little room. It's just weird how you go from this tiny room into like the bigger one, because it expands by those extra 2 blocks. It just is massive. And finally, guys, this part of it. So this section here, going all the way to here, is like an inn/restaurant thing. I don't know, sorry, I'm having to drink water because I'm so thirsty at the minute. Let's go inside anyway. So you got the main entrance in this bit, because it's quite a nice area, and with this banister here, and it will be overlooking like this, the warehouse district in a way, a warehouse section because of the docks over there. So I started to build warehouses into this section, so there's going to be a little bit of a bigger road, probably bigger than this. They'll be coming into it and joining up there somehow. I don't want to do too much of it because I don't want to ruin it, and it's either that or we don't do a direct road from there, and instead we train up to the main one. I don't know. And also you'll notice the sidewalk as well. Going to start with a sidewalk, getting down into these streets. So entrance doesn't have any, and then it will start to go into these like pedestrian populated areas where it will have some, just for designated walking. Anyway, so this part of the building, let's go inside. So here we go. Very, very bright. We got some debris. What's this? We've got fire floating around as well. Got the actual bar place here. So got all that there. Lots and lots of tables and food and stuff like that. So it's a little bit less. The other one over here, what I've tried to do is, this one feels quite like Peasant pub type of thing. I don't know. That's just what this one I think feels like a pub. Maybe this table doesn't, but I think the rest of it does, just because of the heavy amounts of wood, and it just feels a little bit more rustic. Rustic maybe? I don't know what the word is, but this one I've tried to make a bit fancier, as if you've got like visitors coming in. That's why I've got the fancy tables and the bottles and the whatever fruit this is. I think it's a guava, I don't know, and paintings and stuff, and the bigger, the less messier roof. You know, it's got like set distances for tiles. You know, it's got like a set of 3 here, and it's got two, and then a 3. You know, I've tried to make it a little bit more regular. The other one's roof style is or ceiling style, should I say, is completely nuts. I mean, look at this. It's got like random pillars in it and stuff. So I've tried to make it different. Hopefully it does look different. Hopefully it looks a bit more higher class. That's the idea. And the floor maybe doesn't work for it. Maybe I need to clean that up a little bit. But I don't know. We got that. In the back, of course, we do have a tiny little kitchen, so it's a little bit more cramped. Typical kind of kitchen type thing. Got, you know, meat again. I like this meat thing. It just looks funny. Lettuce or something like that, and onions. Back door into here. Oh, and I'll go into that in a minute. Jeez, I forgot about that. I was supposed to finish that before this episode. Damn it, I forgot. Anyway, then upstairs again. Yes, I've been overusing this tiny staircase now. I love it. We got like a hallway type thing here with, you know, candles. Let's go into room number 1. Call this one room number 1. We've got this one over here. This is actually in one of those little rooms above the archways, that weird angled thing. I can't even show you through these windows. So, not really much of a view. Simple single bed, a couple of pieces of stuff, weird clock thing. And, yep, that's that one. Next one, we've got double bed, bit fancier, bit of a better view as well, hopefully. Hopefully, at least it will do. But there you go, some wine bottles in there as well. Bigger bed, couple windows this time on that side facing, so that's why it's a bit bigger. Oops. And then, oh, god damn it. Right. Then over here we've got a double bed in here. Yeah, it's got a window onto that bit. It's got a window onto that bit. Basically, it's got a window onto little corridors, so the light would be pretty poor in here. It wouldn't be a great room. Did I hide anything up here? No. Okay. Just wondering. And then here we've got the main desk. This is for the innkeeper. So they've got their own desk in here. They've got their own stuff up here and books and scrolls and whatever. They don't really need a window, but they've got one there. And back here, there you go, another window, another window. Just letting some light. They've just got their like bed and they've got the board. So that's why I've tried to make it feel like the innkeeper a little bit. Hopefully it does. I really do hope it does. But that, guys, is pretty much it for this episode. I don't know how long that's been. It took a very, very long time to make. A very, very long time. So what I'm going to ask you guys to feedback on is, do you just want it, would you prefer it to be in, like, you know, part... Because what the plan was that this entire hill was going to be done in one part. That is just impossible unless I spend like 2 months on it. Would you prefer I split it up into, like, say for example this section, this took ages. If I'd split it up into 2, probably do 6 parts for this section, but it'll be really nicely detailed like it is now. Actually, it'll be even more detailed than it is now, because for example this bit down here for some reason feels detailed. These bits around here do feel detailed, but then you go down other bits like here, I don't think is quite there. I don't know what it needs, but I can spend some more time on it and make it feel really good, look really good. But yeah, so I just need to know, would you prefer to have, you know, more episodes even if there's less in them, is what I'm asking for, rather than waiting ages and ages and ages and ages and not getting anything from these. Yeah, let me know anyway. So yeah, but there we go. We got these, that whole amount of streets and stuff, and we got a flying man as well. Who the hell's that? There you go. That's Jumbler, who's just dumped. He's gone down there. Random. Yeah, so we got all that. Yeah, I think it looks cool. I like it. I just wish the whole thing was done. So we've got so much to do. But to be honest, even if I get just this area around the Hippodrome, I'll be pretty happy. I would be. And I didn't even get the aqueduct done. Don't know why. But yeah, I'm happy with it, guys. I think the next episode will probably be around these areas. I mean, I don't know if I can get anything in there. I can probably get in like a stable or something that's just been crushed in, and I can do some stuff around here, which hopefully will be a lot quicker. That's the idea. Get it a little bit quicker. I do want to do some under the street stuff at some point. I might start on the sewers at some point, maybe in the next episode if it doesn't take long. I don't think it'll take long to do the sewers for the street going down here, at least the main street. And then we can have some feeders going on to, like, some of these. Or something. I don't know. I want to make it cool, though. Just like the plot. What was the plot that I viewed recently? I don't know. It was out not too long ago. It's got absolutely awesome under the street type of stuff where you can look through using the glass. It's using... Which one is it? It's using... No. That one. It's using that, and so you can see down into the underworld. It's awesome. It's really awesome. Anyway, as always, guys, let me know what you think and what you want to see. And yeah, like, you know, do you want me to just do that a little bit quickly, and or do you want me to take my time, or do you want to go back out into here? I mean, that's another thing I can do, definitely, and just do little bits of detail and start joining things up. I've still got this river to do, as you can see by the orange splodginess. And yeah, because I could just start to advance, you know, this way, and you know, start building up this area here. I think I do need to do that at some point anyway. I could do the ludus. The ludus could be quite quick. I don't know. That's the gladiator thing. It could be quite quick. It could take quite a while. We never know, but I don't think it'll take long as this episode. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I'm happy with it. I really like the style, and I don't know. Tell me your honest opinions and all that kind of stuff. That'd be absolutely awesome. The other thing, obviously, well, not obviously, I have added an Assassin's Creed type plugin just to this. I don't know if you guys can use it, but it allows you to climb up stuff like fences. So you just right click, and then you fall down. But it's quite cool. You can use, like, it can make you jump by right clicking on slabs and things. You can get double jumps in, and I don't know, it kind of works. So you can get like, up to here, for example, and you just do /AC to turn it off, and then when you right click it's normal, but /AC to turn it on, and then you can use these to jump on. I think it's cool. It's a bit different because that's what we're going for. I don't know. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Just comment and help me out on this as well. Let me unvanish. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one anyway.